हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, आज हम सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट पॉलिसीज़ एंड प्रोग्राम्स यूनिट 3 पढ़ेंगे। ये टॉपिक सोशियोलॉजी का है। इसमें फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन है मीनिंग एंड हिस्टोरिकल पर्सपेक्टिव ऑन एमर्जेंस ऑफ सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट। सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट इज़ एन इम्पोर्टेंट concept that focuses on balancing economic growth, social welfare and environmental protection. Meaning, sustainable development means development that fulfills the needs of the present generation without harming the ability of future generations to fulfill their needs. This definition was given in the Brundtland Report in 1987. The concept is based on three main pillars: economic sustainability, social sustainability, and environmental sustainability. Economic sustainability, economic growth should continue without wasting natural resources. Social sustainability, all people should get equal opportunities, education, healthcare, and employment. Environmental sustainability, nature and natural resources such as forest, water, and air should be protected from pollution and overuse. Historical perspective of sustainable development. Industrial Revolution. The emergence of sustainable development is connected with industrialization. During the Industrial Revolution, industries and factories increased rapidly, although economic growth improved. It also caused pollution, deforestation, and environmental destruction. Natural resources were used carelessly, which created concern for the environment. Environmental awareness. In the 20th century, environmental problems became more serious. Scientists and environmentalists warned people about the harmful effects of pollution and resources depletion. Environmental movement started in many countries during the 1960s and 1970s. Rachel Carson's book Silent Spring increased awareness about environmental protection. Stockholm Conference 1972. The conference emphasized that environmental protection and development should go together. Rio Earth Summit 1992. In 1992, the Earth Summit was held in Rio de Janeiro. Countries discussed climate change, biodiversity, and forest conservation. Sustainable development is necessary for creating a balance between human needs and environmental protection. यहाँ फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन कंप्लीट होता है। ये सेकंड क्वेश्चन है इसका। कंपोनेंट्स ऑफ सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट, सोशल कंपोनेंट, इकोनॉमिक कंपोनेंट एंड एनवायरमेंटल कंपोनेंट। अगर आपको मेरे नोट्स अच्छे लग रहे हो तो कमेंट करके ज़रूर बताएं, ये आपके लिए कितने हेल्पफुल रहे। और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें। सोशल कंपोनेंट ऑफ सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट. The social component focuses on improving the quality of human life and creating quality in society. Main feature: education. Education helps people improve their living and become aware of environmental protection. Healthcare. Good medical facilities and healthy living conditions are necessary for a sustainable society. Equality and justice. Sustainable development promotes equal rights and opportunity for all people, including women, children, and weaker sections of society. Employment. Providing job opportunities helps reduce poverty and improves living standards. Social sustainability creates peace, harmony, and social welfare. It helps in reducing poverty, illiteracy, and inequality. A socially developed society becomes stronger and more stable. इकोनॉमिक कंपोनेंट्स ऑफ सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट। पीछे हमने जो पढ़े वो थे सोशल कंपोनेंट्स ऑफ सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट। Economic components of sustainable development. The economic component focuses on economic growth and proper use of resources. It aims to improve income and employment without damaging the environment. Main features: efficient use of resources. Natural and financial resources should be used carefully and not wasted. Employment generation. Sustainable economic activities creates jobs and improve living standards. Long-term growth. Economic development should continue for a long period without exhausting resources. Reduction of poverty. Economic sustainability helps in increasing income and reducing poverty. अब है एनवायरमेंटल कंपोनेंट ऑफ सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट। इकोनॉमिक कंपोनेंट्स की पढ़ लिए अब एनवायरमेंटल। The environmental component focuses on protecting nature and natural resources. It aims to reduce pollution and conserve the environment for future generations. Main features: conservation of natural resources. Forest, water, soil and wildlife should be protected from overuse. ये फर्स्ट पॉइंट है इसका। Pollution control. Industries and people should reduce air, water and land pollution. Use of renewable energy. Solar, wind and hydro energy should be promoted instead of fossil fuels. Biodiversity protection. Plants and animals should be protected to maintain ecological balance. The social, economic and environmental component or the foundation of sustainable development. थर्ड क्वेश्चन है एनवायरमेंटल ऑडिट, एनवायरमेंटल लेजिस्लेशन। मीनिंग ऑफ एनवायरमेंटल ऑडिट। An environmental audit is a systematic explanation of an organization, industry or project to check its impact on the environment. It evaluates whether environmental laws, rules and standards are being properly followed. The audit helps identify environment problem and suggest way to improve environmental performance. Types of environmental audit. Compliance audit. Check whether industries follow environmental law. Waste audit. Examines the amount of waste produced and method of disposal. Energy audit. Studies energy use and ways to save energy. Management audit. Evaluates environment management practices in an organization. Environmental audit help industries reduce pollution and use resources efficiently. Environmental legislation. Refer to the law and regulation made by government to protect the environment and control pollution. These laws guide industries, business and citizens in the proper use of natural resources and prevention of environmental damage. Importance environmental law in India. The Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1974. This law aimed to prevent and control water pollution and maintain water quality. The Air Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1981. It controls air pollution caused by industries, vehicles and other sources. The Environmental Protection Act 1986. This is an important law for protecting and improving the environment. It gives the government power to take action against pollution. The Wildlife Protection Act 1972. This law protects wild animals, birds and plants from hunting and destruction. The Forest Conservation Act 1980. It helps in conserving forest and preventing unnecessary cutting of trees. Environmental audit and environmental legislation are important tools for environmental protection and sustainable development. Next question है role of government and non-government organization in sustainable development. Role of government in sustainable development. Making policies and laws. The government creates environmental law and policies to protect natural resources. Rules related to pollution control, forest protection, water conservation, and waste management help in sustainable development. Example, the Indian government introduced law like the Environmental Protection Act and Swachh Bharat Mission to improve environmental conditions. Promoting renewable energy. Government encourage the use of renewable energy such as solar, wind and hydropower. This reduces pollution and dependence on fossil fuel. Example, the Indian government supports solar energy projects under the National Solar Missions. Providing education and awareness. The government spreads awareness about environmental protection through schools, champions and media. Environmental education helps people understand the importance of sustainable living. Supporting sustainable agriculture. Government provides supports to farmers for organic farming, water conservation and eco-friendly agricultural methods. This protects soil fertility and reduce chemical pollution. Developing public infrastructure. Government build public transport, clean water system, sanitation facilities and waste management system. These improves living standards while protecting the environment. Role of NGO in sustainable development. Creating public awareness. NGO educate people about environmental issues like pollution, climate change, reforestation, and water conservation. They organize champion workshop and awareness program. Example, organization like Greenpeace and WWF work for environmental protection worldwide. Protecting environment and wildlife. Many NGOs work to protect forest, rivers, wildlife and biodiversity. They encourage tree plantation and conservation activities, helping poor and marginalized communities. NGOs support poor people by providing education, healthcare, clean water, and livelihood opportunities. This helps in social and economic development. Encouraging community participation. NGO involve local communities in development projects. People participate in decision making and environmental protection activities. Both government and NGO are important for sustainable development. अगर आपको मेरी वीडियो हेल्पफुल लगी हो तो सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें। नेक्स्ट वीडियो आपको किस टॉपिक पे चाहिए कमेंट बॉक्स में ज़रूर बताएं। धन्यवाद।